The figure shows a circle centered at the origin with an angle of measure theta radians in center position. The terminal ray of the angle intersects the circle at point P, and point R also lies on the circle. The coordinates of P are xy, and the coordinates of R are x negative y. Which of the following is true about the sine of theta? So when we think of the unit circle, and we find the sine of an angle theta, say this angle theta was pi by 4, and the radius of this circle is 1, so this point here is 1, 0. Then the sine of this angle is just equal to the vertical displacement from the x-axis at the point that a ray from the center at an angle of pi by 4 to the x-axis touches the circle. So at this point, the coordinates, we know that at pi by 4 in the unit circle, the coordinates at this point are root 2 over 2 and root 2 over 2. So the sine of this would be root 2 over 2 over the length of the hypotenuse, which is 1. So this would just be root 2 over 2. Because sine is equal to opposite over adjacent, and in this triangle, we see here that opposite is this vertical distance, while the hypotenuse is just 1, since the radius of this circle is 1. But now we have this larger circle. We see here that the radius is now 5, so the length of our hypotenuse, when we take the sine of something, is going to be 5. And so if we're finding the sine of theta here, theta is this angle here, and a ray going out from the circle at theta, angle theta, touches the circle at point P. And we know the coordinates of this are arbitrarily given as x, y. So to find the measure of sine theta, we need its vertical displacement from the x-axis, like we did in the normal unit circle. So that would be this distance here, which is just equal to the y value. So sine theta is equal to the y value, and then that divided by the length of the hypotenuse, or the radius of the circle, and that's just 5. So in this case, for this, I guess, larger unit circle where the unit is actually just 5, sine theta is equal to y over 5, because it is the ratio of the vertical displacement of P from the x-axis to the distance between the origin and P. So we just use the same rule that we used in finding the sine of something in the unit circle and applied it to the larger circle. So the correct answer choice is D.